Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video. In this video, we are doing a pick a card reading for light workers. So whatever advice spirit has for you. I know a lot of the time we spend our energy and efforts into helping others and giving them advice, but this is for you guys. So I have 3 piles here. And by the way, even if you're not a light worker or consider yourself as such, there still could be some messages for you that may resonate or that you may need to hear. So you can choose like a number or by the cards or by this. I call it a sword. It's like for finger food, and you just stick it like in the, and then you have this orange, pinkish looking one, and then this yellow. I think it's neon colors basically. So keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all a substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Let's go ahead and get started. I will see you guys in your pile. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 1. Again, this is for light workers, energy readers, things like that. You guys have chose the blue thingy majigger. I don't know what to call them, but I call them swords, but yeah. Anyway, so let's see what we have. So we have judgment. So you could be being a little overly critical of yourself right now, maybe even your gifts and your talents, or maybe your judgment is a little bit clouded. But I feel like you're needing to acknowledge the positive sides and your strengths rather than focusing on the negative side of your abilities and the things that you are good at. So let's see, faith, humanity, and benevolence. So I feel like maybe right now you could be going through a spiritual awakening, or maybe you're going through some cord cutting processes. Maybe you've hit a rough patch in a relationship. And when I say relationship, we could be talking about not just a lover in the romantic sense, but we could be talking about family members and friends and coworkers and things like that. So stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So you may be feeling like you can't trust people right now, and you may have not even an ounce of hope for humanity at this point. And I feel like that could also go back to the judgment card here. Maybe you're misjudging or overanalyzing something, which is causing you to feel this way, but Spirit is wanting you to just trust more in yourself and in your power and also in your discernment, but don't put everybody into the same category. Okay, let's see. We have new beginnings. So yeah, new beginnings are on the way. It says Divine Father. So this could be in regards to a father figure or someone that is crossed over, that is a masculine energy, a male presence, or male energy. That's going to kind of help you to trust in not only the divine more, but your capabilities, and again, people around you, and maybe new people to come. I see a lot of communication getting sorted out as well. So there's a new start coming. Could be a new start of something old, or maybe just a completely new start where you're starting off fresh, you're branching out, and you're seeing the world and people with new and fresh eyes. Okay, so we have victory. Archangel said, if all your prayers have been heard and answered, have faith. So we have faith here twice. Now, faith in this particular deck is the name of the ancestor or the goddess or the deity, whatever you want to call it. and but it's still the word faith. So yeah, your commitment is being tested. But because you have stayed on your path, you're moving forward, you're going to come out on top in the end. You're going to have success. And yeah, just pat yourself on the back for how far you have come. Because you've done a lot, whether you realize it or not. So we have yellow jasper, which could be a crystal or stone that you are needing to work with at this time. And remember when I said communication, I forgot that this was even blue. I wasn't even paying attention to it past, once we got that out the way. So we, like I said, we do have communication getting sorted out, or something revolving communication being the key of maybe even your success here. So we have, again, yellow jasper, control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So this is about not allowing anybody to take over your space or take credit for the things that you have put out, the things that you are working on, protecting your masterpieces. This is saying to let go and kind of let God, let the universe do its thing, because right now I feel like maybe you could be feeling like you have to control everything, or maybe you feel like you can't trust other people to help you or to help bring something to life. It's like I'm hearing, if you want something done right, you must do it yourself. That is your energy right now. And this is not saying to give up control and power to somebody else, because remember I said earlier, believing in your power. But this is stating for you to let someone help you, not again giving them a position to take control over everything, but letting them assist you, yet letting them hold the door open for you. That's just, metaphorical saying that I'm using right now, but letting them carry your books and just help to lighten your load a little bit at least. So we have be yourself. So being yourself is important to your journey right now. You have a very, very positive, shiny aura and energy and personality about yourself that you may sometimes feel like it's a bit too much. Because again, I'm going back to this judgment. You're being a little harsh with yourself about a lot of things. But you being you is, I don't know how to say it, but it's enough. So don't change yourself. Don't change your thoughts, your beliefs to please the world. Happily ever after. So you are embarking on a happy ending. Like I said, new beginnings are coming, and things that you may have never thought were possible are becoming possible for you right now. We have more blue here yet again. And this is my, speaking of throat chakra and communication, that's my throat chakra candle there. It's very pale blue-ish. You can't tell on camera. It looks like it's gray or completely white, but it's like a little blue. Actually, most of the blue has faded off. That's one reason why it looks like it's white. But yeah. Let's see. Yep, boundaries. I think I said that earlier, or I meant to say it anyway. I'm not sure at this point. But yeah, setting boundaries with not even just others, but yourself as well. Because knowing you have the power to do everything by yourself, yes, but everybody needs help with something here and there. So take advantage of the help when it's being offered to you. That's what I feel like the boundaries card here means for you guys mostly at this time. So we have that's upside down, which means the rest of these I believe are upside down. So let me turn them over. So no matter how bad we feel, our bodies are always working on our behalf to create health and vitality. Meet your body halfway by acting on the messages it sends you, whether it's a whisper or a word. Don't ignore What you hear, listen to your body. It wants the best for you. So listen to your body. Yeah, and when it comes to setting boundaries, listen to your body to help you discern who is, you know, really genuine in your life and who is just out to get something from you. Your body has messages as well. When you are around people, your vibrations either get lower or they raise higher, depending on the person's energy and maybe even what they're going through and stuff like that. But it shouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. And also listen to your body in regards to diet and stuff like that as well. As a light worker, it is an energy reader, however you identify. It's very important that you hydrate and that you eat your fruit and your vegetables and all of that. And like I've said in probably several thousand other videos on my channel, is that is very important to take into account when you are spiritual, or at least when you're doing this type of work. You definitely have to be a little more health conscious. At least for me, I find it. I'm not saying that I'm the most healthiest person on the planet, because I'm not, but there are certain things that I won't eat because it throws me off mentally. And here and there, I might go and grab that thing and indulge every once in a while and try not to overindulge. But when I start to have too much of it, or even any of it at all, I do start to feel a little off center. My mood may change, and not just my mood, but just my overall energy, and again, just mentally. So, yeah, that could be the message for you guys as well, to not necessarily completely change your diet. That's not my job or my place to tell you to do that. It's up to you. Keep in mind, free will, but just something to think about. All right, so make time for self-love. So yeah, you guys are needing to make time for self-love, relaxation, healing, kind of like a Four of Swords moment here. Taking yourself out to eat, even buying yourself a deck that, you know, may help with self-love, or yeah, just doing something that makes you happy, showing compassion, the same compassion that you've showed to others, to yourself. Because like I said before, you may not have any faith in humanity a lot right now, and it could be what's going on globally possibly, but making this a part of your practice right now can definitely help shift that perspective and get you back on the right track. So let's see. And we have Libra here. You could be a Libra. You do not have to just because it comes up. It just could be the energy you're working through, may need to work through at this time, or the energy that you are currently embodying. Now I wanted to use my Work Your Light Oracle deck, but it's around here somewhere and I cannot find it. But I'm using the Starseed Oracle deck instead, since I can't find it. Pretty much almost the same decks anyway. But the Seeds of Menteka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So you're needing to, like I said, see things from a different perspective when it comes to the world in general. Because something has happened, it could even just be to you personally, that has caused you to think this way about humanity. So you're needing to know that there is potential in everything and things can change. I also feel like this could be about, for some of you, some hidden truths being revealed. This is the affirmation, which we'll do last. Put it right there. But yeah, so let's see here. Detach from the drama. So if you are in a situation where you're dealing with drama or naysayers, or feeling like you have to prove a point to somebody or something like that, you're needing to just walk away from it to reduce stress and just choose yourself. Choose yourself over this mess. Okay? Choose yourself. And then we have be yourself here, but I'm also seeing choose yourself. Okay, so now we get to our affirmation, which is going to wrap up your reading. You can screenshot it, take a picture of it, write it down, whatever you want to do. This is going to be your mantra. Okay, so let's see. Oops, I thought I turned this over, but it was upside down. My productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. So again, I keep stumbling over that. My productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless actions. So pretty much this is saying, even though this is affirmation, I'm not really meant to go into detail with it. But if you're confused about this, because some of these affirmations can be confusing, this is pretty much just reminding you to work smarter, not harder. Pretty much. Um, but yeah, okay, that fly is bugging me. It's literally just one freaking fly that won't take a hint. But anyway, so that is what I have for you, pile number one. I would say that that was a great reading, or I just, I feel like it was useful guidance. So that's what I mean by great. I don't know if it was accurate for you guys, but if it was, leave me a comment. I mean, I'm happy to look at them. I don't respond to all of them, mostly because um I don't have my notifications on for comments, so I have to constantly go back to the video, click on the video, and I turned them off for a reason. But yeah, I will at least heart them if I don't respond, and if I don't heart or respond to them, don't take it personally. Just either give me time or just know that you're in my heart regardless of whether I say anything back or not. Okay, don't take it personally. So that's what I have for you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. If you would like to book private readings or follow me on Instagram or buy my decks, everything's in the description box below. My decks URL shop space is going to be on my channel banner. I don't put it in the description box yet. I probably should, because some people probably don't even know what I mean by channel banner. It's the big picture, the profile picture you see when you go to my channel. And then you have my Etsy shop and my Instagram, all those buttons there to click on. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for stopping by. I wish you love and light, and I hope we can connect again in the next one. Take care. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. This is a reading for light workers, energy readers, tarot readers, psychic readers, whatever you identify as in that realm. This is for you. You guys have picked it's pinkish orange. I guess you would say neon pink, and I call them swords. So let's see what you guys need to hear at this time. So we have 8 of Gems, which is 8 of Pentacles, hard work, dedication. Maybe you are working hard right now. Or maybe if you've had a specific question, it could mean that more effort is required to kind of get the ball rolling in your court. And let's see, we have Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. I feel like you could be working hard at trying to teach somebody a lesson here. For some of you, because we have Teacher Awakens. This card has been coming up a lot, like in just collective readings that I've been doing lately. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So normally I would say some people have to learn the hard way, but I actually do feel like you're on, if that is the case, where this is meaning you are trying to teach somebody the value of hard work, or you're trying to teach somebody some type of lesson, you're meant to do that. And this could be just in a spiritual practice in general for for everybody, for the collective, or this could be one specific person that you're trying to get something through their head. And I feel like Spirit is saying that the hard work from doing that is going to pay off, and then they're going to learn that lesson. Now, obviously, don't go doing anything, that you're going to regret, but you have a purpose with this person or this group of people here that you're teaching, and your Spirit is not wanting you to give up on them, I feel. And I don't know if that's going to resonate with anybody, but that's just what I felt, what I heard. So I'm relaying it. Bravado, warrior, guys. Yeah, you've stayed strong. You've cut through all of the obstacles. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you're on the right path with this. Whatever this is you're trying to get out of. And for some of you, whatever you're trying to obtain out of it, you're closer to it than you think. But for some of you, this could be like the master becomes the teacher type of thing. Anytime I see this card, I feel like I always have to say that. So, yeah. Now, this card came out. I don't want to give like a spoiler or anything, but we were doing a collab reading for our group. And I think this card came out in one of the piles. Don't know which one, or don't remember which one, but yeah. Let's see. Life review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So you're needing to really do some self-reflection, soul reflection on how far you have come in your life, what you're doing now, even needing to go back into the past, maybe kind of heal something that maybe you didn't acknowledge properly. There's some type of healing process that you possibly either gave up on too soon, or maybe you were in fear of healing for whatever reason. You're needing to go back to that. Go back to your roots. And it's still some stuff that you're needing to figure out. So let's see. So diamonds. So that could be the crystal or stone you're needing to work with at this time. Obviously, real diamonds are expensive. But yeah. Anyway, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. So you have a lot. It's saying that you are valuable. You are worthy. You do matter. And I feel like if you were to give up on whatever this project is, if these people or this person, I feel like somehow you would be giving up on yourself. It's kind of like a counselor situation where I'm not saying teaching like a math teacher or anything like that. This is beyond that type of teaching. Okay, so it cut off because of storage. I had to delete some stuff, but I don't think you missed anything. I think it cut off right when I stopped talking, so we're good. Let's see. You are here. Yeah, there you go. You are here for a reason. You are in a specific situation for a reason. You're dealing with these people for a deeper reason than you think. And this could even be like a spiritual tribe as well. Or somebody that's new to it also, possibly. But I just definitely see you working with people or a person one-on-one that they are really, 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 really needing your help. So let's see. Stand your ground. So you need to stand your ground, be assertive, stand firm in what you believe in, like your teachings, whatever it is you're trying to teach here. You're needing to not go back on that, or not allow somebody to change your opinions of certain research that you have accumulated and certain things that your knowledge. And maybe you guys are needing to get grounded as well. You're needing to put your foot down too. So here we go with animals. So maybe you're needing to communicate with animals at this time or be of service to them. Sometimes animals have messages they want to relate to you in many different ways. So pay attention to any lingering animals coming your way. It could be that you're even teaching animals as well for some of you. I don't know, but your overall energy here is some form of teacher. Okay. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of a no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. So that goes back to stand your ground too. Reconsider your commitments. That goes back to the life review card. Um, And I feel like this is about you needing to understand that you do not have to say yes to everything or every opportunity. You're not always missing out on something. Here we go back to Eight of Pentacles here, where you are working extremely hard. And I feel like harder than you have to. So make sure you're not biting off more than you can chew. Because I feel like you could be trying to save the world in a sense, maybe. Is like being Captain Save-A-Ho, if you will. So I feel like for example, you're maybe trying to help animals and, again, these group of people or just everybody you see, you want to help. You want to hand out your hand, and Spirit is saying you can't do that. I mean, you could, but like you have to stop at something, right? So that is reconsider your commitments. Talk less, feel more. So this is about you really taking time to meditate and talk less, but feel certain energies more. And then it says Pisces, so you could be a Pisces. You don't have to be. You could be in other areas of your chart. It could even be the person or people we're talking about you're trying to help here. Or it could be the energy you're currently embodying or may need to step into. But talk less, feel more. When I get to this card, I have a hard time. I know what it is, but I cannot explain it in words efficiently. But pretty much it is, like I said, you're needing to meditate and feel more grounding energy and maybe listening intently to different people in different ways, looking beyond the surface of what somebody is saying, reading between the lines. So putting yourself in other people's shoes as well could be what this is talking about also. Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. So this is, you could be an earth angel to many people, I feel. And it says learning how to be a human. Remember how we've been talking about teaching almost the whole way through here. You are learning as well how to be human through teaching these other people. Yes, you are human and you know you're human. But oftentimes we get the feeling like we are the only person that feels this way. We're the only person that has been through this. Everybody has gone through moments where they have said nobody understands how I feel, type of thing. So yeah. But just know that you're not in the world by yourself. There's other people that are willing to help you on this journey to being human, and there is no right or wrong way to be a human necessarily. Obviously you can do things that you shouldn't do, but so in the world and not of it. You're not responsible for everything that goes on in the world. Like I said before, you feel like you have to help every single person in need, and it's not, unfortunately, it's not possible. So you're needing to kind of release guilt in that way, where in situations where you know you can't do it, you're needing to not, you're needing to understand yourself more and understand the world more and these connections more, to where it's like, I know I can't do all of this. Even though I want to try, I know I can't. You're needing to not feel bad about it. Okay, that's the affirmation, which is at the end. We have grief and loss. So you could be, for some of you though, maybe you have lost an animal recently, or just something, not even necessarily a person or an animal, could be like an item or something that had a lot of value to it. Or maybe this is going back to, again, the healing process that we were talking about, that maybe you kind of ran away from. You're needing to allow yourself time to grieve, and to gather your emotions over this loss. You're trying to tough something out, but in reality, you feel a little bit overwhelmed and you have not processed things. So you're needing to take time to process, heal, cry if you need to cry, yell if you need to yell, break something if you need to break something. Yeah. Your affirmation, even whatever this says, take this to this affirmation, but one of yours is, I am human. Because I feel like you try to build yourself up to be like a robot sometimes, like where you are, you feel as though you're not allowed to cry, or maybe people make you feel that way. You're not allowed to be in pain. I understand that all too well. I deal with people sometimes where it's like they're allowed to do things and then I'm not. So there's even people that think I'm not allowed to have problems, like, health problems or back problems or just anything in general. So remember, even as a light worker, you are still human. And I'm pretty sure you know that, but there are ways where even we may not realize it, where we start to think we are not human and we don't belong here. But you do belong here. So you may identify as a starseed or something too as well. I don't know. But so here we have the affirmation. You can take a picture of it, write it down, say it to yourself, or maybe you can commit it to memory. So the more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world of I choose to shine. I'm going to read that again because I don't know why I just did that, but the more I honor my inner light, the more I brightened the world I choose to shine. Yeah. So that is your affirmation, and that wraps up your reading. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. If you like to book private readings or anything of the sort, all of my links are in the description box below. You can also follow me on Instagram at GiftedSoul7 for daily guidance and much more. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope we connect again in the next one. Take care. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. You've picked the neon green, yellowish highlighter colored sword there. So let's see. So this is for those that are energy workers, light workers, tarot readers, whatever you want to call it. So 3 of clouds, which in this deck is the 3 of swords. We have heartbreak here. So some of you you may be needing to watch towards the end of pile 2, because I didn't bring up heartbreak in a sense, but in a way I did, if that makes sense. I feel like you have been trying to hype yourself up lately. You've been saying to yourself, get over yourself, or Like you're trying to encourage yourself in many different ways. Um, but remember, it's okay to be heartbroken. It's okay to go through the motions. So some of you could have gotten out of a relationship recently, or maybe you have walked away from something, ended some type of cycle. Um, and it's hard to do that. It is hard to walk away and try to move forward. But I definitely do see you trying to make the best of it. I don't see that you're sulking. You're trying not to anyway. Let's see. We have Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So I feel like you have seeked for certain information, or maybe you are needing to. And that has led to some type of truth being revealed. You could have even done it accidentally, and now maybe this is why the Three of Swords is here for some of you, is that what you have found out was something that you wish you wouldn't have, type of thing. And then it says deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral realm. So this is meaning that downloads and understanding. You have the answers already within you. You didn't even need to go looking for the information. But I'm hearing something was the final straw for you. And for some of you, you've ended this or have wanted to at least. So yeah, you have the answers. You're very intuitive. You're very psychically inclined. You know your stuff is what Spirit is telling me. You have a lot of wisdom. And deep, very, very, very deep connection to the astral realm and just spirituality in general. Now, everybody that's watching this particular reading, for the most part, given the title and the subject matter we're talking about, probably could resonate with this. But I feel like pile number 3, you are on a much higher frequency than a lot of other people. And this could even be for some of you, you may have not have gone to go look for this information. It could have came from within. And right now I feel like some of you may not know how to react. We have priorities, master teacher. So yeah, now you've walked away from something, or you're beginning to take baby steps towards walking away from something, because you now understand what it is that's going on and why you need to fall back from it. Now you're getting your ducks in a row, or maybe Spirit is advising you to do so and to keep walking, keep on that path to moving forward. And then you have the box. So they're moving forward, they're packing up their stuff, and they're getting lost. So spiritual understanding, back to that. We have downloads and understanding, and now we have spiritual understanding, which I figured this was going to come out in one of the piles. I just didn't know which one. But so Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truth. Now, I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself spiritually and going through this process of leaving something behind. So yeah. And this is just about you getting even more connected with your spiritual guides and just understanding why you have these gifts and how to use them even more. Let's see. And this could also be about you needing to find people with your level of spiritual understanding as well, because I feel like you haven't found many on your level. And I feel like part of your priorities is to do that. We have titanium rainbow quartz. So this could be a crystal or stone you're needing to work with. It says multifaceted or faceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So this is about going back to understanding, getting things on a deeper level. Pretty much that's kind of repeating that just a little bit because of there being many layers to something. And that's where understanding is kind of deriving from here in this case. So you are on a journey where you still have a lot of I'm hearing preparation to do. Just like a cake may have layers to it. You have to spend time with each layer one by one, perfecting it. So yeah, that's how I felt to describe that at this moment. Okay, we have trust your intuition. So back to the spiritual understanding and the download. So you're very intuitive. You're needing to trust your intuition when it comes to your priorities, when it comes to different people in your life, when it comes to certain situations, when it comes to just healing and spiritual understanding and just life in general. Your intuition for you guys rarely ever is wrong. So just make sure that you're following your intuition and trusting those downloads that you're getting. And understanding that you're the only one that you have to explain yourself to, or that understands your intuition. Laughter. So you guys are needing to laugh more. They say laughter is the best medicine. I feel like you often laughed at the messages from your spirit guides and your angels that they have been giving you intuitively. You have a very, very not strange, but unusual connection with your guides. Like you can laugh with them and play around type of thing. And there's something here, like whatever this heartbreak is or whatever this is you're moving away from, it's going to, you're going to laugh about what happened in the past leading up to this eventually. So even though you may be going through a tough time right now or moving forward, eventually you're going to be able to move past it and laugh about it and make jokes about it type of thing. Blessings. So blessings are coming your way. You already are blessed with a lot, whether you realize it or not. But definitely more blessings are coming because you continue to follow your intuition. And this is about, the laughter card could also be about you not needing to take everything so seriously as well. So yeah. Full moon in Taurus, detoxify. So you can be a Taurus. You don't have to be. Could be in other areas of your chart, the energy you're working through, or may need to step into at this time. So yeah, you're detoxifying. This 3 of Swords is still talking about moving away from things and cleaning out your closet, so to speak. So yeah, you can detox in like with a particular diet possibly, or just detoxing people, things, and just anything in general out of your life if it does not serve you and if it is making you feel blocked from certain blessings. So we have, your wishes have been germinating. Yeah, that word is a little weird. They're deeply planted in the soul of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here for just around the corner. But faith is required when we put ourselves out there. It's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. So wishes fulfilled. So kind of like a 9 of Cups moment. Here we go again with the blessings. And I feel like, okay. So let's see. We have baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. There we go. Back with the intuition. So you're needing to take action according to your intuition. Now, this is saying to not rush into taking action with it, but to trust that you can take action according to the information that Spirit has been feeding you. And that you are protected. And that it says before it makes sense, which is before you, for the most part, is trying to say don't spend too much time over analyzing over what your intuition is trying to tell you, because procrastinating on taking action with it could possibly cause more delays in other areas of your life, or just make things worse, or make situations harder to discern or harder to get through. You can figure that out later, but your intuition is definitely trustworthy, and you can trust what it says now before you dissect it, basically. So there it goes. And we have treat yourself. So treat yourself to a movie, some candy, popcorn, or just doing something for yourself in general. Pampering yourself, going to go get a manicure or a pedicure, or eating a piece of chocolate cake, just doing something that for yourself that you love to do, that gives you pleasure, that you don't get to do every day. It's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. And I feel like yourself here in this card for you guys should be capitalized, because I feel like maybe you treat others more than you treat yourself. So right now, focus on yourself. Okay, so here is your affirmation. So you can write this down, take a picture of it, screenshot it, or just commit it to memory if possible. So let's see. This is going to wrap up the reading. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. I welcome healthy, loving relationships. So that is what I have for pile number 3. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel inclined to. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, if you would like to contact me or follow me anywhere, or book a private reading or anything. Everything's in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here and for tuning in. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope that we connect again in the next one. Take care.